On November 2nd, 2021, 31-year-old Zachary Hughes was arrested for the murder of Christina Parcell. She had been brutally stabbed 31 times in the face and neck. Hughes is a California native and a graduate of the renowned Juilliard School in New York City. He is a classically trained concert pianist and allegedly a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. Before his arrest, Hughes spent his free time crafting replica wooden Lord of the Rings swords and taking them into the woods to do battle with the forces of darkness. Hughes was identified as Parcell's killer after a neighbor's Ring camera showed him entering and leaving the vicinity where she was killed right before and right after. Hughes' DNA was also reportedly found underneath Parcell's fingernails. So on April 6, 2022, Zachary Hughes was charged in the murder of Christina Parcell. But how the heck is Hughes even connected to Parcell? Turns out, since 2016, Parcell had been involved in an extremely contentious custody battle with her 62-year-old ex-husband John Mello and the father of her daughter. At the time of Parcell's homicide, Mello was in Italy. Mello was also arrested just 8 days after the murder on October 21st, but for custodial interference. A year prior to the murder, in the midst of the ongoing custody battle, Mello took their daughter to Italy without Parcell's consent, which led to his arrest. Mello was reportedly a music producer who has worked with some big names, such as Elton John, the Rolling Stones, Little Richard, Neil Young, just to name a few. On his public Facebook profile, he describes himself as songwriter, vocalist, record producer, and super dad to the world's greatest kid. So after Hughes was arrested, authorities confiscated his iPhone. They asked for the 6-digit passcode, but Hughes refused to give it up. Investigators were therefore only successful in getting partial extractions from the phone. These extractions revealed that Hughes and Mello routinely used the smartphone encrypted application WhatsApp. Of the messages authorities were able to extract, on April 17, 2021, Mello told Hughes he obtained Christina's private number and instructed Hughes to, quote, harass the shit out of her. And on the day of the murder, October 13th, there was a conversation in which Mello asked Hughes, how did the music research go? Hughes responded, good, I'll tell you over the phone. Without a passcode, it can take up to 3 years to use software to unlock an iPhone. However, just this past February, the device was successfully unlocked after law enforcement made over 670,000 password code attempts. So now the question is, what else might be discovered on this iPhone? Did Hughes plant the USB drives with the illicit photographs and videos, along with the drugs, the cash, and the gun? What is the nature of the relationship between Mello and Hughes? And why the rose petals? Some have referenced the movie American Beauty, the connection perhaps alluding to the inappropriate parent-child dynamic seen in the movie. Stay tuned.